This is going to be very entertaining.
What's going on, everybody? You're back here with me, DudeMeeps, and today we have a super cool unboxing and a little of a scare of a story that I get to tell you guys. But before we get into the video, can you please hit that thumbs up button? It would really help me out. I really would like you guys to help me grow this channel. And if you do enjoy this content, go ahead and subscribe if you already not have subscribed. And if you never want to miss one of my videos, please go ahead and hit that notification bell on my homepage on the YouTube channel, so you'll never miss a video, and every time I upload, you will get a notification when it is there. Now, let's get into it. So today we have kind of a already unboxed figure, and I didn't want to just go along with it without telling you guys what happened and why it's unboxed. But this came from Funimation, and as you all know, we kind of have heard plenty of horror stories that have been associated with Funimation and their shipping. Well, this guy was none other than, drumroll, the Shenron Funimation exclusive glow in the dark and metallic. A lot of people didn't see that at first when the glam shots came out, but this guy is a monster, a 10-inch monster. I mean, look how freaking gigantic he is. I kind of have a little story before we get into him. The reason why he's out of box is because, or out of the shipping box, is they sent a package to my address without even notifying me. I didn't get any notification. I saw it sitting outside at night, and when I went up to it, I smelled a very strong odor, and I'm like, what is that? It smelled like Pine Sol and Lysol mixed together, some sort of concoction. And when I picked up the box, I was wondering, is this my box? And then I saw the Funimation tape on it. I'm like, oh, it is my box. And I'm like, why does it smell like that? That just made my heart drop. Because Funimation, as you all know, is known for sending poorly packaged items or pops to their customers, and they arrive damaged or crushed. Some of the worst stuff you've seen. Well, when I picked it up, I noticed a saggy, soggy bottom on this box. The bottom of the box was just wet. It smelled like cleaning supplies. And I'm like, what the heck did Funimation do this time? I mean, they've always managed to do something to make it worse for themselves. And many people wouldn't even decide to go buy a pop from them because they know it's exclusive just to them. They rather pay retail or resale market value rather than buy it for retail, even if it's still up there for days on end, just because of how poorly they package their items. Well, nonetheless, I brought it inside, and right here I think I'm showing a picture of what kind of came to me. And I couldn't really keep the box because that thing stunk. Not like a gross, but more of just a very powerful odor. And when I opened it up, as you all can see, this guy's perfectly fine. No damage whatsoever. Now the thing is, Funimation, as I keep saying, has known to been poorly packaging every single pop they get in, apparently. Well, this time, I think it wasn't really their fault. Now, what I mean by that is because when I opened this thing up, this whole side of the box was just wet. When I opened it up, it wasn't even damaged. It wasn't even wet. They actually put in packing paper, which I highly dislike because if you're going to put in packing paper, might as well just put in bubble wrap. Packing paper really doesn't do it for me. But I think it kind of saved it because they put it on each side of this bad boy, and the one side where it was leaking into the packing box, that paper actually prevented it from hitting onto him. And I think they actually did a good job at packing it to prevent damage, because it was actually probably the delivery man's fault for having maybe some cleaning supplies laying around in his truck and spilling onto my box, apparently. And Funimation actually packaged it pretty well to prevent any damage. So I know we all give flack for Funimation for how horrible they pack their items, apparently. But this time, I'm going to give them a passing grade. They actually managed to prevent any harmful damage to this pop just because it was a mistake of a delivery driver. It wasn't even on them. So, as we all like to give them flack for it, this time, I salute you. I salute you, Funimation, for doing your job and preventing a mishap from damaging my precious 10-inch Shenron. And now that I'm all finished and explained to you how horrible of a scare that was, let's get into this unboxing. Okay, so obviously this guy's pretty huge, and like I try to tell you guys all the time, if you unbox a Funko Pop, do it from the bottom. Why do you do it from the bottom? Well, because it prevents any damage from occurring on the top, which most of your people who are gonna buy it maybe in the future, if you go to sell it, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, there's a tear or rip on the top of the box. Well, if it's on the bottom, it's not that big of a deal, and sometimes the bottom tends to be a bit looser and easier to pull up. So what you do, if you do not have a gigantic killer knife like this, you can also use a credit card or a debit card, something thick enough, and you'll just pop this like that. See that? And it just, voila, nothing to it. You gotta be careful because sometimes they are a bit stingy, and I did rip a pop like you guys saw on my one of my previous videos with the blacklight venom. That made my heart absolutely just wither up and die. It was that bad. Alright, so, but before we toss this box, you can see it's got the Funimation 2020 sticker and the glow-in-the-dark sticker. So it is super cool that they finally made a Shenron that glows, because we kind of seen, I think there's about 3 or 4 Shenron, like 6-inch, and maybe there's a 10-inch one out there that has maybe been metallic or like an enamel look. This time they actually went with the glow and they added metallic into it. And this guy, like I said, is a 10-inch, a whopping 10-inch. I mean, my goodness gracious. Look at him. Now, the detail is actually pretty phenomenal in terms of, like, the Dragon Balls at the base, his facial features. I think the plastic vinyl that they designed actually looks very nice. And as you can see, we'll turn it around a bit, just see the back of it. Not much to it, but then again, his scales are, like, very nicely made. I do like his horns. Kind of like some wooden horns right there. And the glowing feature that everyone wants to see, I will provide a video right now. I hope you guys enjoyed that little snippet of the glowing effects. I know it's not perfect, but this doesn't have the best glowing effects, unfortunately, because as you can see in the eyes, he has more so of a painted on glow rather than the infused vinyl that you may see on others. And I believe the infused vinyl glow is actually in the base of this figure. So you can see the Dragon Balls are the actually ones that are infused with some glow vinyl. And then of course his underbelly all glows as well. And then the paint job is kind of, not too great. Some people really complained about that. I saw in some reviews, they were saying the paint job was really messed up, or that their glow was like little to nowhere even visible. It's not painted the best, which is kind of unfortunate, but nonetheless, I think it's a phenomenal job they did at finally getting it to glow. I mean, I think there's about 3 or 4, like I said, Shenron Pops where it's, you know, metallic or it's an enamel or whatever it is, it just didn't glow. They finally got it to glow. And like I said, I was kind of worried from ordering from Funimation, but I took my chances because this was not something I wanted to miss. I don't have a lot of 10-inch Pops. I think I only have 1. So this is the second one in my collection. But now this one actually glows, and I think it's really cool. It doesn't look too bad at night. I do think you should shine something on it continuously if you want it to glow brightly throughout the day. But soaking up just average light in the room, it does okay, but most of the glow on here is painted on, so it doesn't hold the glow for that long. But nonetheless, I think it's a really cool touch they did to this finally. 10-inch is really cool. They actually made a regular 10-inch variant, and then this is the glow metallic 10-inch variant. I believe you can get the regular 10-inch from any other retailers that are providing it, but Funimation was exclusive just with this glow and metallic. So bravo for them though for actually getting something right with their packing. But you know, we'll take our chances sometimes. You know, let me know in the comments, did you take a chance? Wow, that scared the crap out of me. Sorry, it was my phone that went bazonkers. And hey, let me know in the comments, did you take a chance on getting this guy from Funimation, or are you waiting to find it on the resale market and not risk any box damage that could potentially come in the mail? Now guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. This is now on my new camera. I have some better lighting in here, so I hope you guys are enjoying the quality. Hopefully it's improving for you all. I've been holding on to this guy for a while and really excited I got to show you guys. And remember, before you leave, please go to my Instagram page at DudeMeeps. It's the same way it's spelled on the YouTube channel, and go ahead and give me a follow. I will be providing updates on there for any other collectible news. I'll be showing you pictures of what I got in my collection and a bunch more. So go ahead and check out DudeMeeps on Instagram. And before you also leave, please hit that like button. It'll really help. Go ahead and subscribe if you already have not subscribed, because hey, if you like the channel, why don't you be a part of it? And if you want to keep seeing my videos, make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll never miss another video. Like always, enjoy what you collect, let other people enjoy what they collect, and remember, always have fun with it. See you later!